My name is Henry Duhart. I'm at the Palm City location, and we actually take our test this Saturday. So I'll be finished up by August 4th. Billy, Mike, Ryan, and Howard have been great instructors since I've been here, helping us each, in different, I said they've all got different skill sets and backgrounds that benefit an individual student. And then I think it's great that we also have small, kind of almost one-on-one interactions with all of our instructors. So I feel like overly prepared for everything that's happening on Saturday when we take our CDL test. Nothing with 18 wheels before. No, this is my first time getting into a semi truck. Well, my background is in music, community service, and politics, but I kind of wanted like something new, something fresh. I was doing really well in that most of my 20s, 31 now. So I was like, what can I do that's still allows me to travel, still allows me to see the country, but also gives me opportunity to grow. Friends from high school who all got into trucking and seem to have been able to build better lives for themselves. So the first week is like, you're just in a classroom. And so I haven't been in a classroom setting in like over 10 years. So it was a bit of a shock. And then as I keep hearing about all the different parts and the preacher, I'm like, hey, there's no way I'm going to remember all these things. But then now it's like second nature. When you get into like almost the end of the second week, going to the third week, you find these things come easily doing the pre-trip, doing the in-cab, doing the labs. So I think that probably has a lot more to do with the instructors and has a lot to do with just how they teach us, and also studying outside the class. But I think a lot of it has to do with just how well prepared we are and how great our instructors are. Luckily, trucking is a job that has always worked. Somebody always needs something delivered. Food is always going to be delivered. Items will always need to be delivered. So the job is always in demand. I think the long-term benefits of trucking is that you can grow financially in a small period of time, unlike other jobs where you can be there for 10 years and never get a cent more. But with trucking, the more you put into it, the more you can gain from it. Wherever you live, I'm sure you can find a grant, a scholarship. I was able to get the grant with FleetForce for 5,000, and then I applied for a scholarship as well to complete everything. So from what I'm able to see with just a few of the jobs I'm looking to get into, the kind of money I'll be able to make weekly, even just starting out, will begin to put me in a pathway to one, to attend the school I've always wanted to attend. So right now, my first thing is to work for at least half a year to get enough money and free time to go to a school called Musician Institute in Los Angeles, use what I make with trucking and the freedom I get with living in the truck, until I get into a place I want to be to just promote my career, my music. And, I've made money with music before, but I never had like a stable job like this where I can kind of explore and do everything I need to do while still bringing in a weekly income. So it's going to be mentally freeing and spiritually freeing for me, but also physically and financially being able to build wealth and income will overall just give me opportunities that I don't think I was able to get before in my 20s when I was a little more sporadic. Definitely say if you're in Florida, FleetForce is definitely the place to go. I mean, the partnership that they have with this, the governor and the state is like unseen. I was actually in California for a bit, and it was more hard to find funding there. But when I realized that, I'm still a Florida native and resident, and the connection you guys have with the governor and the government. I mean, a lot of people I'm thinking are aware of the opportunity, how close they could be to getting their CDL. So if you want something, go get it, research it, do it. Music is the passion. I'm gonna do it till I die. But I now have something that in the ups and downs of music and chasing my dream and starting my label and starting my company, I can always be like, well, I'm gonna go hit the road to make some extra dollars for the band or hit the road to make some extra dollars for the tour or whatever it is I'm doing at the time with music. So Fleet Force strong.